I'm Kelly Swoop. Most people with mild COVID symptoms generally get better in about 2 to 4 weeks. But for some, the recovery period can last several months. While the effects of COVID may not be as severe in children, kids are not immune to suffering long-lasting symptoms. WMAR 2 News' Mark Roper puts this story in focus as he introduces us to a teenage girl still coping with the effects of COVID 10 months later.
Many people long for a return to what life was like before COVID hit. But for Maya Walker, it means a full recovery from her symptoms and being able to do what she loves to do most once again.
It's kind of like a loss and hard to deal with emotionally and mentally because it's something I'm so used to and passionate about. And just having to stop doing it randomly in the middle of the year is definitely just a weird feeling to deal with.
The coronavirus took away Maya's energy and ability to dance.
There are some times where, I'll have to jump in and do her dishes and, because she's all of a sudden she exerted too much energy and she says, Mom, I have to lay down.
Maya's mother, Maisha Walker, says the virus is something the entire family has had to deal with for nearly a year.
We're a family of 5 and my son was sick first and he got tested. He was tested positive. So we were in quarantine for a couple of weeks, our whole family. And then my husband was positive, and then it went to my daughter.
That was in June of 2020. It's now April 2021. Maya got over from COVID, but still has the symptoms.
My asthma has been worse. I am very tired all of the time. I need to take a lot of naps. And I get very dizzy when I do like any kind of exercise, I guess, or really just exert a lot of energy. And that will all happen like at least once a month for a week.
She's been dealing with her asthma since she was a baby. But the heart issue with the rapid heartbeat, she just started really feeling after COVID.
Dr. Laura Malone is a pediatric neurologist at the Kennedy Krieger Institute Pediatric Post-COVID-19 Rehabilitation Clinic. It's one of a select few clinics in the country dedicated to treating children with what are known as long-haul symptoms.
We're finding that some children that are experiencing these persistent symptoms were very high-functioning, previously healthy children as well. And so it's not just children with pre-existing conditions. So I think that it's important that, everyone be aware of that this can occur. And if they feel like their child is having symptoms for more than a month, to reach out and get support.
When we first made an appointment with them, our first appointment, I was so impressed. They had several doctors come in, a neurologist, social worker, we had physical therapy. They all did lots of tests and evaluations.
All things both doctors and the Walkers hope will bring Maya closer to getting her life back on the right foot.
My school has been all virtual. We're just getting back to hybrid, but we've all been missing out a lot. So we're all very eager to go back to school once this is all over, and I'm really eager to go back to dance.
In Baltimore, Mark Roper, WMAR 2 News.
Now, if you have a story that you'd like Mark to put in focus, you can email him at mark.roper@wmar.com. You can also find him on Twitter. Stick with us online for updates on top stories and breaking news, and also for news and weather while you're on the go. Download the WMAR2 app in your store. You can also watch live radar and get breaking news sent straight to your phone. Thanks for watching. I'm Kelly Swoop.
This WMAR2 News Update is sponsored by Jones Junction.